Let's add a color palette to our brand guide on the Guidelines platform. We might have already created a brand, added a few colors, and used our free site templates to make a page. And on screen, what we'd see is the colors page, something which looks a little bit like this. What I want to show you is how to use this color palette block, how to edit it, and how you can give really useful information to the people who are working with your brand. So firstly, we've got this page which the site template has created on Guidelines, and you can see if we scroll down, it's describing our primary colors. Now we've got 4 colors in this brand, so this is perfect. We do have options for extended colors. For example, if you wanted to make a color scale for digital interfaces, for example, some of these templates can be really useful, but for our purposes, we're just going to stick to that first color palette here. So you can see in our primary colors, we have a few of these blocks called palette. Now, there's a few blocks here. Each block can have one or more colors. You could use one palette block to add multiple colors. For example, I could add another color here and even a third. And I can change not only the color, but the color of the text and what information is shown. I can choose to show the hex value, the RGB, HSL, or even some of the print values like CMYK and Pantone. And each of them comes with this ability for click to copy. It's a really quick way to give people who use your brand the ability to quickly click a value and copy it to the clipboard. For the moment, I'm just going to use the colors that we have here. Remember, at any time, if you want to add or extend the colors, if you have access to edit your brand, you can always click on Manage Colors to get the full palette for your brand. You can also adjust some of these values, like the CMYK and Pantone colors that you might have created earlier or might need to adjust now. Once this is created, we can click Publish. With a Publish page, we can see what the experience is like for someone viewing your site. Anyone that's using one of these color palettes will not just see what you've created on screen, but also have this option to copy these values. That'll copy straight to their clipboard. The other really neat way that we can provide people with color information is through search. If people click on the search, they're not only able to search text or the pages or the information that you put on the page, but also the colors directly. So here, for example, if they click on teal, we'll see all of those same properties. And there's even a neat accessibility tool built in where you can test the accessibility to those AA standards of any color pairing. So you can see whether these two colors, for example, shouldn't be used together for a good contrast, or these two colors should. All of those are by default for free within your brand guidelines site, and anytime you add a color, all of this stays automatically updated. So that's colors and guidelines.